Justin, Samuel Stubbs, yardbarker.com. You're a veteran. You've been around a long time. You mentioned it was cool to see a lot of the fanfare around this race, but when you've raced as long as you have, where does this race, in terms of the event, the spectacle, rank among some other, I guess, novelty races and novelty events that NASCAR has done and gone to?
You know, I've been lucky enough to be coming to NASCAR races since the late 80s and seen a lot. Some good, some bad, right? And you know, one of the things that I think is very unique about this one is we have a lot of racetracks. Nashville's a great example, right? So Nashville last weekend is called Nashville Super Speedway, but it's, 40 minutes from downtown Nashville, right? We have a lot of racetracks that are like that. They're built in kind of the outskirts. Things grew up around them, but really, truly, they're kind of built, you know, I mean, Chicagoland Speedway's in Joliet. I probably passed Joliet 2 hours before I got here because of traffic, right? That being said, one of the things that I think last year was so cool for me is, I've come to Chicago my whole life, school trips, whatever, you know, it was the trip to kind of come up and see the big city. When you see people literally standing on statues to get a view of the racetrack, like that, from a driver's standpoint, is kind of a surreal, like, thought process, right? We get so caught up in the day-to-day of what we do. We're here to compete. You know, we come in, we're here for a couple of days, and we're out. Like, it's our job, right? And then when you watch people getting so excited for us to come to town to do what they did last year, like, this one definitely ranks, I would say, it definitely ranks in the top 10 of kind of the races that I've been a part of, and kind of the fanfare of the races. The only negative I would say last year was the weather, you know, and ending early and not getting to really complete the event. So if I had one complaint about last year, it was just that, right? And that's not our fault, unless anybody's got a hotline to Mother Nature we could have solved last year. You know, I think for me that was the only negative to it, but it definitely ranks in the top 10, and I'm hopeful that this weekend can rank it even higher when we have a dry weekend for the whole weekend.